day, viewers. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning in to Just Be Tarot. Thank you for your awesome energy. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for clicking on subscribe and liking this video, and also hitting that notification bell that will let you know when I am going live or posting new videos. Today, you are tuning in to a channeled messages and tarot reading. This is a general reading, not personal, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. So without hesitation, let's go ahead and get started on these channeled messages. Now, there's quite a few of them because I did the zodiac readings last week, so it's been like 10 days of getting channel messages, so bear with me while I go through them all. First, I got itchy palms, which is money coming in. You could be, what I got is like you could be working overtime, or your business is taking off. You might be starting you know, an entrepreneurship, or starting your own business. You might be ending a apprenticeship and moving into an actual place, and not just an apprenticeship anymore. An actual position, not an actual place, an actual position in your company, rather than just being an apprentice or an intern. Apprentice is what the word I heard. And I also heard that your hard work is going to be paying off, or it is paying off soon. It is going to be pretty lucrative for you in the near future. I also heard whistling. You could be whistling. Maybe you like to whistle. Maybe you find yourself whistling throughout the day. Maybe somebody that you know or in your energy is a whistler. Maybe that's a last name. Maybe it's a street you live on. I just heard it could be maybe a town near you. But whistling is what I got. Maybe you've been learning to whistle, or maybe your kids are trying to whistle. I know I personally cannot whistle. I can whistle to make a noise, but not to carry a tune. So maybe you're trying to learn how to whistle or something along those lines. Maybe you, I don't know, maybe you are interested in somebody who's whistling. But that is what I heard. I also was seeing a lot of numbers this week. It was 0806. So maybe your birthday is August 6th, or that number means something to you, or 86, or 68 might mean something to you. Maybe you know somebody who is turning 80 or turning 60. You might want to keep them in your mind or in your prayers. They might need you for something, so maybe you need to reach out to them. I also heard the phrase pointing fingers. So somebody might be in your energy, be judging you, or maybe you're judging somebody too much. You know, judging is not very vibrational, or something that's going to bring up your energy. I don't suggest it, but it's human nature to judge. Everybody does it. I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't. I try not to, but somebody may be judging you, and it's not a good feeling. Maybe you're put in the spotlight. Maybe somebody is judging you based on something you submitted for judgment. Maybe you submitted a poem or a play, or maybe you're in a contest of some kind. But yeah, somebody is... I heard the phrase pointing fingers. Somebody might be blaming you for something, or trying to switch something around so it seems like it's your fault. Or that you might be doing that to somebody. Either way, that might be for you. The animal that I heard was squirrels. Now, if you know me, I'm not a big lover of squirrels. In fact, I'm terrified of squirrels. Terrified. So when I heard squirrels, I was like, that's funny, spirit. No, really. And nope, it's squirrels. But so when I did some research on the benefits of squirrels, if there is any, the resourceful, playful, they see opportunities, and they're adaptive. So if your energy is a squirrel energy, or you find yourself in this energy of, adaptability, or maybe you're the type of person who sees opportunities all the time. Yeah, they see opportunity to be little jerks. No, I'm just kidding. Am I? I mean, squirrels are God's creatures. Love them, would never hurt them, but not a fan. So maybe you are the type of person who is in that squirrel energy, and that's your thing. Resourceful. You might be the type of person who feeds the squirrels. I just saw somebody like feeding squirrels, or the squirrels are coming into your bird feeder, and you're just fine with that. You might be the type of person who digs these squirrels. Maybe you feed them. Maybe you go out and searching for squirrels. So this might be a positive thing for you. Playfulness, and I feel like that's also kind of saying, let your hair down, be more playful. You don't always have to be so serious in that working mode. Weather's getting nice, get out there and have some fun. Let your hair down, be amongst people, be out in the fresh air, get some exercise, get some sunshine. Yeah, but squirrels. I also got Angel Shamuel. He is the archangel of relationships. So maybe you're being called to pray to Archangel Shamuel for your relationship, if there's a hiccup, or you're trying to pursue a relationship, or maybe you're trying to heal from a relationship. Archangel Shamuel is known to be very peaceful and loving. He's a forgiver. So if you are maybe you're heartbroken from a relationship that hasn't worked out, and you're trying to get past it, you might want to ask Archangel Shamuel for help getting through this time. They might send you something to help you through it. Maybe a friend that you need to talk to, or you need to connect with, that says the right thing. But you might need to ask for help getting through this tough time. It's also, Archangel Shamuel is also about unconditional love, which is so hard. I don't know. Unconditional love is very, very hard. Very hard. And for some it comes easy. And it's easy to love. For me, I'm a deep lover, like hard. But when somebody betrays you, or does something that really hurts you, it's hard to be like, I love you, but I'm not going to put up with this anymore. Like, you just have to detach. Like, it's so hard. And I'm not just talking about romantic relationships. I'm talking about family. I'm talking about friends. Unconditional love is very, very hard. Very hard. And there's few people in my life that I can say that I unconditionally love. And they all know that I do. So, yeah, it's not easy, especially if you're friends with people for a long time, or this person is your child or your family. It's hard. It's hard to be like, you know what, I love you, but so maybe this is something you need to call on Archangel Shamuel for. I know I have in times to get through certain times, certain heartbreaks or letdowns from people that you truly love and care about. So if you are having relationship trauma, and it doesn't have to be romantic relationship, call on Archangel Shamuel. He's the dude. The song that I heard, that got stuck with me, and that Spirit gave me the lyrics to, was "Ain't No Mountain High Enough" by Marvin Gaye, which is really cool. Love that song. Love that it was a classic, an oldie. So, yeah, so you might want to go visit those lyrics, see if there's anything in it for you. But I really felt connected to this. Like, it's like, nothing is too big that you can't get over, that you can't get through to what you want or who you want. And I just loved that was the song this week. And I also saw the letter M while I was meditating. It could be anything. That could be a last name. That could be somebody, that you're interested in. But if, maybe your name starts with an M. M is such a big, it could literally be anything. But if you're interested in somebody with an M initial or an M last initial, or maybe you have it tattooed on you, is what I just saw, an M. So that might have some significance. I'm seeing like embroidery, an M, like a really fancy M. Maybe that is something that you have tattooed, or like I said, embroidered on something, or maybe it's something that was passed down to you, an heirloom of some kind. I also got eyelash extensions. That might resonate for some of you. Maybe you're getting eyelash extensions, or maybe you're treating yourself to eyelash extensions, or maybe the person that you're interested in has eyelash extensions, or maybe it's just a sign that you are on the right track with this reading if you have eyelash extensions. But it could also mean, I just heard, extending yourself. Maybe it's time to extend yourself to someone or something. Maybe somebody needs you, and you need to extend yourself personally to somebody or to something. Maybe you're being asked to extend yourself at work, maybe work overtime. We did get that message of itchy palm, hardworking, it's paying off. So maybe that has a connection of some kind. Okay. Also heard the word clarity. I've been getting clarity a lot. I got it with almost every single zodiac reading I did last week. Not every single one, but like a lot of them. And I just feel like a lot of you are looking for signs, and a lot of you are looking for a clear message. And all I was hearing was stay focused, be present. I also heard that you could be in your energy, or you could have a lot of these signs in your birth chart. You don't have to, but you may. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could have in your charts, or maybe your person or somebody in your energy that you spend a lot of time with has a lot of air signs in your charts, or in their charts. It doesn't have to have anything to do with them, but I was hearing focus and clarity, and trying to find clarity, and maybe asking the right questions to gain clarity. For if you're like wondering about something or wondering about someone, maybe you should contact them, or like I said, ask the right questions to reach out to them. And then I heard you have good bones, or it has good bones. So maybe you're looking for a house, or maybe you're getting a physical, and like you're talking about physicality or physique. Maybe you're talking about getting a house, and it's an old house, and you're like, you know what, it still has good bones. It might be a fixer-upper, or it might be a flip, is what I heard. So this could have something to do with an investment property, or some type of property that you're trying to flip. It might not look pretty right now, but it might be a great investment for you. All right, so that is all I have. I'm sorry, that was a lot for these last few days, but I wanted to get you caught up on these messages that I was hearing from Spirit for the last few days. I did pull some oracle cards while before when I was meditating, before I turned the camera on. So let's look at these. I pulled vows and persecution, lessons and blessings, and male, female. Okay, so the first thing I heard when I pulled vows and persecution was somebody might be trying to persuade you to do something, and you might not be on board with it, but might be doing it to appease somebody. I also got that this could have something to do with a past life and who you were in a past life, or it could even have to do with this. Maybe you were spiritual or took vows of some kind or took a pledge, and now you're being persecuted for your beliefs. This could have to do with religion. This could have to do with maybe your a specialty doctor. Maybe you are a police officer or know a police officer, but some kind of pledge that you took, something that you're truly deeply involved with. You are being sought after or targeted. And I think that was pointing fingers was one of the messages that I received this week as well. Yep, pointing fingers. So somebody might be judging you or coming at you because of something that you believe in. Maybe it's a conversation that got struck up, and you happen to be like, well, you happen to stand up for yourself and your beliefs, and you're just targeted in your beliefs, and you find yourself in the middle of this discussion. This could also have to do with marriage. You might be questioning why you got married. Is this the right thing? Questioning your relationship. And that's going to be different for everybody. You might have something to work on through that. Like I said, it's going to be different for everybody. So if you're feeling like, maybe somebody's questioning you about your marriage, like, did you see so and so, like maybe being judgy, pointing fingers, doing whatever. But yeah, so you might have this in your future. If it's not right now, you might start questioning some kind of validity to maybe certain rumors you're hearing, and you might need to get clarity, like we just were talking about. Now, I feel like you have some lessons coming with maybe your significant other, or this could be somebody at work. This is going to be the opposite gender of you. If you are, a cisgender, or this could be a cisgender, coming at a binary, who knows, whatever. In this day and age, I just, roll along and accept everybody. So, but this is going to be there's something, you're going to have to go through something. That's how we learn lessons. All right. And from these lessons, whatever you go through is what brings the blessings, what makes you stronger. So whoever this is, however this person is coming, if it's your significant other, if it's somebody you work with, if it's somebody in your energy, maybe this is your bestie, you're going to go through something significant. You might be questioning something, but there is going to be a significant lesson learned, and you will be blessed in the end. But it might be a struggle. I'm not saying that this is going to be a nice little, pull out your notebook and learn a lesson. Usually these lessons come with a brutal and significant change. So, but lessons bring blessings, and, you have to just trust that this is how the universe wants your path to go, and that you have to remain strong and trust that this is how it's supposed to be. And I know it sounds like I'm saying this very easily, but I know that change and loss and life and learning these lessons are very, very difficult, but you will look back and say, you know what, I learned a lot in that situation, and now look where I am. I have overcome, we're getting through this, or maybe, you know what, I lost and we're moving on, depending on what your situation is. So just stay present, trust your higher power that this is where you're supposed to be right now. All right, so finally, 20 minutes into this reading, let's move on to tarot. Golly. All right, Spirit, I am shuffling for the collective right now. What is it they need to know for their greatest good for this channeled reading, tarot reading? This is a general reading and timeless. So whenever you're catching this is the right time for you. Thank you. What else do we have for the viewer, Spirit? The collective this time, the whole collective. What do they need to know? What messages? Thank you. What messages? Don't forget to click on like and subscribe to my channel. Especially if this resonates with you, please leave messages. Let me know how you like these channel messages that I'm doing weekly. You know, if you'd like to see something different, let me know. Trying to accommodate you guys, getting to know you guys a little bit better. Okay, so I'm getting that you're going to be able to start trusting more people. You might be moving into a place where you're healing and your tribe is starting to come in. You might have had to get rid of people that you thought were not for your greatest good. Maybe you're leveling up and they just weren't, so you kind of had to leave them behind on your spiritual journey. Not in a negative way, but just because they weren't the people that you needed to bring with you to the next level. It's never in a bad way, but sometimes you have to disconnect with people to move on to greater things. And, you know, if those people are meant to be back in your life after they've leveled up, then they will be back in your life. So don't worry about that. The universe has your back. Yes, you'll miss them. Yes, you love them. They're not going to forget about you. And hopefully, you know what, when you guys are on, you know, similar paths, you might, you know, run into each other again. But right now, things are, by detaching from these people, you're running into more people you trust, more people who are on your same vibrational level, and you are feeling a sense of calmness, a sense of peace, a sense of you, this is exactly where you're meant to be. A sense of, you know, just solemn is the word I just heard, just serenity and, you know, solemnity, and moving into this beautiful feeling of peace. But I do hear that you have something coming towards you with this Chariot. Now, I'm hearing that you need to trust the universe that this is where you were meant to be. So you might be coming from a place where you were just going through a rough time. You have just been through it. Like I said, it's coming. These lessons are coming for you. So you might be, you know, you just got through the struggle. You are moving forward in a positive direction. I know I've said it more than once, but these creatures right here, these beasts, represent your shadow self and your light self. So maybe it's time for you, if you haven't already, checked in with your shadow self. Once both of these are up and moving, is your turn to get moving. This charioteer does not have any reins. So that charioteer is trusting that the universe is bringing them exactly where they need to be without control. You're putting down the reins, letting the universe or your higher power have your back, and trusting that wherever you need to be is where the universe is going to take you. So let's pull some more cards for the collective's greatest good and overall energy. What do they need to know? What messages does the collective need to know for this week, Spirit? It's general reading for the collective. What do they need to know? Too many? No? All right. Okay, so you might be searching for a relationship, or there's somebody, I feel like there's somebody searching for you, or you might be thinking about proposing that you move something to a higher level or the next level. You might be with somebody, or like there's a friend, or maybe a friend of a friend, or somebody in your group. If you're single, you might be thinking like, I wonder if this would work as a couple. You might even find yourself really attracted to somebody and they don't know yet. Maybe it's somebody you work with. You might know this person as an acquaintance, but you find yourself thinking about them a lot, and you starting to, be online and looking, Googling for them. I mean, this is like, kind of like searching, like you're finding out information about a person, somebody that you want to be a couple with, somebody that you want to know more information about. You don't want this to be like an empty endeavor. Like, is this person worth me putting my time and energy into? So you're kind of like, I don't want to say background check, but background check on this person that you might be interested. You might even be doing this for a friend. Maybe you're playing the wingman or the wingwoman. Now, if this is somebody who is already a couple, I see that you might be, I feel like this is one of you might be giving the other the cold shoulder, or you might be slighting, or your partner might be feeling slighted. So you might just want to check in with them to understand why, or just to be like, I feel like something's off here in our energy. Just make sure everything's cool. Check in. Like I said, I'm getting a feeling of somebody like feeling slighted, or maybe like you're going out with people and you're not inviting them, or you always get to go out and I have to, be with whatever. But yeah, so somebody might feel jealous or slighted. So like I said, I don't feel like it's anything big or earth shattering, but you just might want to check in with your person to make sure everything is a-okay in their feelings. So let's see if there's anything else from Spirit before we conclude. Is there any other messages, Spirit, for the collective? Thank you. Okay, so this is a big masculine energy. I'm getting somebody at work. Like you're defending yourself or somebody, or maybe your team, to somebody, to a boss, or you might be defending yourself to somebody higher up, somebody who has a lot of respect or who holds a big position or a lot of clout is the word I'm hearing. So this might be somebody you're going up against. Like, I feel like I just got like a board of some kind, like a parent teacher conference, or like maybe a school board, or maybe something with the court. Like, there's something that somebody who has a lot of clout that you are trying to defend yourself, or defend maybe your team or yourself, or maybe you're a witness for somebody, or a character witness is what I just heard. That's really individual. Like, that sounds like it's sounds like for somebody, not for everybody. But I am getting that this could even be, maybe, I'm not getting like partner relationship, like partner vibes. I'm getting like boss vibes, or somebody who has power to make changes. I feel like you're tired of asking the same thing. You feel like you're stuck in a cycle, and you just keep saying, I'll try. What's the worst that could happen? I'll ask. What's the worst they could say? No. I just feel like you keep defending the same thing over and over again without much result. And it could be a partner. I feel like if it is a romantic partner, it's maybe somebody that you've pulled away from. Somebody that you're not feeling very romantic about lately, or maybe this is just you're in this partnership because of whatever reason. It could be different for everybody, but I just feel like it's the same thing over and over again. We're in a cycle. It's like a battle. You keep trying to defend yourself or defend somebody, and you're like, one more time, but it's just the same thing on repeat. All right, so let's move on to our concluding message. This is where I put my glasses on, because I'm going to read to you. Story time. All right, so. All right, Spirit, I am shuffling for the collective for this general channel messages and tarot reading. What does our viewers need to know regarding messages for this week, or for the weeks ahead? What do they need to know? What messages do they need to hear to conclude this reading? Spirit, what message do you need to conclude this reading? Messages does our viewers need to know? Shuffling for the collective. Collective reading. This is cute. I like it. Okay, it's Day Moon, Love. This card is so pretty. Look at that. There's something miraculous about seeing the moon during the day. Agreed. And there's something even more miraculous about love. There's also something miraculous afoot, quite possibly to do with love. When you draw this card, it suggests that although there still may be challenges, and aren't there always challenges in relationships, you have a relationship that's worth thinking about. Love is dawning, love is rising, like the day moon. If you're in a troubled relationship of any kind, personal or professional, take this card as a sign that the toughest obstacles are behind you. The way you find partnership happiness now is to remove your ego from the situation and allow the purity of your feelings to guide you. If you're attracted to someone, this card is a sign to show your feelings, even in a non-romantic situation. The message of this card is similar. It's crucial to show someone else involved in your question how you feel. Your feelings are more important than your ego. Better days are dawning. Bluer skies are ahead of you. Live for love, and love will live for you. It also says something unexpected is about to happen. Stay tuned. A secret is about to be exposed. Working with the moon will help you now. Life is what you make it, and it's time to start seeing life's magic. Love that. I love that message. Beautiful. So, like I said, it doesn't always have to be romantic. A romantic relationship, it, you know, like I was saying from the beginning, this could be anybody. But you'll get through it. And if you don't, then you're going to have your lessons be blessings. I can't get this card. I'm trying to pull this card like I'm super savvy. I'll get there one day. And if not, love me or leave me. Whatever. Thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel. Hit that notification bell. That will let you know when I am going live or posting new videos. I hope I get to see you next time. So long, viewers. Bye.